Alright, so Burns versus Morales has officially wrapped up, and yeah, I did not expect Morales to completely destroy Burns like that. Very impressive from Morales, and yeah, I mean, you already saw the clip at the start of the video. You already know how this fight goes. Morales just completely destroyed Burns. Crazy. Anyways, moving on to Sadiq Yusuf versus Mayron Santos. I picked Mayron Santos because I knew that if they decided to stay on the feet, I knew Yusuf was going to be outclassed slightly and probably get outstruck, and that's exactly what happened. Mayron Santos outstruck him, out techniqued him, and just slightly outclassed them to a decision. Good on Mayron Santos. By the way, before we move on, I don't even really want to talk about these last three fights on the main card. I can care less. I just have to talk about this. I went 9-2 on the card, and the two picks that I got wrong make me feel like a fucking idiot. Because let's look at this together. Jared Gordon versus Thiago Moises. I don't want to talk about it. I picked Thiago Moises. Let's not talk about this ever again, okay? And the other fight I got wrong. Gabe Green versus Mateus Camilo. Yeah, look, I'm pissed, okay? How the hell does this guy literally give up against Gabe Green? He literally gave up. He failed his submission in like the latter half of the second round and was like, oh man, my submission failed. I'm just gonna let myself get choked out. What the hell, man? Actually, bro. Just so you know, if Ruzi Boyev got submitted in the first round when he got hit by the headbutt from Stoltzfus, you would not be seeing immediate reaction. You would be seeing nothing, because I would not have posted anything today. I would have been way too salty. Anyways, I don't even really know how to describe these fights. Stoltzfus versus Ruzi Boyev. I mean, first round, Stoltzfus hit Ruzi Boyev with a headbutt on accident. They clashed heads. Ruzi Boyev got rocked from it. Stoltzfus then went for a mounted guillotine. And obviously, since Ruzi Boyev has an Oyev and he is a trad, he manages to escape and yeah, survives that round. Second round, well, let me just tell you this. Every time they were on the feet, Ruzi Boyev would just piece up Stoltzfus. And yeah, that's what he did in the second round. He just pieced up Stoltzfus on the feet. Stoltzfus was able to get a little bit of control time against the cage and on the ground. Ruzi Boyev was able to reverse, get some control time of his own. He wins the second round. Boom, bop, bow. And third round was actually pretty close. They were both very clearly gassed. So Ruzi Boyev was throwing a little bit more in the third round. Yeah, threw a little bit more in the third round. Got taken down, and this is when I got worried because I was like, oh no. If Stoltzfus stays on top, he might actually take this round. But Ruzi Boyev gets up, lands a few more shots, wins the round. Good for him. Good on Ruzi Boyev. I picked him. Let's go. Next fight, we have Juicy versus Melky. This fight was actually very good. Melky in the first round looked the best he's ever looked against Rosso. Like, he looked amazing in the first round. Any striking shot that you could think of landed on Arosa in that first round. Like, Melky fucked up Arosa in that first round. Hurt him multiple times. Arguably almost had him finished at one point. And yeah, obviously Arosa just moves in like a zombie and he survives. Second round, Melky is pacing Arosa up badly. But Arosa is starting to swarm Melky up against the cage a little bit. He's starting to actually get some momentum going for himself. He's able to land a few shots against the cage. The second round was significantly closer, but I still gave it to Melky by just piecing up Arosa. And yeah, the third round, Arosa could have arguably won this one. He just was able to swarm Melky because Melky at this point was a little bit tired. And Arosa was just a zombie. He just never stops. And he was able to land more shots and was able to actually, you know, just use pressure to win this round. And I think he could have probably won this round. But Melky was still doing good. It's not like Melky got washed this round either. Melky was still throwing back. And yeah, they were scrapping. Good fight. Amazing fight. We already talked about these two fights. Jared Gordon sleeps Thiago Moises easily. Sad. I'm depressed. I'm telling you, man. I am telling you, Ruzi Boyev got submitted, bro. You wouldn't be hearing me. Next, we have Yair DeVille versus Connor Matthews. Internet went out at this point in time, so I didn't actually see this fight. Good job. Sweet. I love my life. But I did actually pick Yair DeVille, so that's good. Moving on to Luana Santos versus Tainara Lisboa. I picked Luana Santos, and yeah, she just completely dominated Lisboa like a bitch, and she fucked her up. And yeah, ended up submitting her, almost breaking her arm. And yeah, good on Luana Santos. Just completely dominated her on the ground. If you've ever seen a fight where somebody has been dominated on the ground, that's what this fight was. I'll say this: the WMMA like fights actually were good. Like they delivered this card. Like they actually delivered. And moving down to Elise Reed versus Denise Gomez. I might actually have to give the Marauder title to Denise Gomez if she has another win like this, man. Because I'm telling you, she maraudered her way. She's a marauder. She's a marauder. She maraudered her way through Elise Reed, man. Crazy. Shit. Park Kyung-sung hurts Carlos Hernandez with like one of the first exchanges they have, and yeah, ends up submitting him with what was it? Was that rear naked? I can't even remember what it was. I'm so stupid. And then finally we have Tisha Pennington versus Luana Pinheiro. And I went with Tisha Pennington to win by decision, and that's exactly what she did. And yeah, she just had a normal Tisha Pennington performance. Nothing really out of the ordinary. It was just a WMA fight with a lot of sidekicks in it. So yay! This was a great card. I don't know. Some fights were kind of dull. I know Lorenzo Predicts was very depressed. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, Lorenzo. Look, I'm sorry, Lorenzo. I'm sorry you were so depressed from this card. But hey, we get to wait 2 weeks. We get to wait 2 weeks, guys. 2 fucking weeks for this. Ah, shit.